One of the biggest mistakes I see is everyone's overzealous and everyone wants their instant results.
And in the past, I've worked out with trainers who were great people, but they didn't take my sore back into account. You actually tailor the exercises in such a way that I don't get hurt. One aspect that we haven't talked about with regard to your coaching, it's a personal one for me. I have a sore back, and in the past I've worked out with trainers who were great people, but they didn't take my sore back into account, and I was always getting hurt. So since I started working out with you, Todd, you actually tailor the exercises in such a way that I don't get hurt. And I do squats and I do push-ups and I actually do a lot of things that I didn't think I would be able to, because you have a coaching style that is really specific to a person's needs, I guess you could say.
Yeah, so what I start off with is when clients come see me, one of the biggest mistakes I see is everyone's overzealous and everyone wants their instant results. So people will run out to do whatever high intensity workout and a lot of power movements and stuff like that. However, we always have to start with a good foundation. If you build a house, you got to have a good foundation, otherwise forget about the rest.
That's right, you have to get the house in there, right? Real estate,
yes, real estate.
There we go.
So you guys should understand that. So what I need to do is check out the structure first. So I stand people on a plumb line, which you sometimes have that at a chiropractor, where I just hang a string and I stand you in front of it from a few different angles, and we test the nutrition, because if there's any gut health problems, that will mess everything up. If there's any constipation, that's where your sciatic nerve distribution starts, is at the colon.
It's very crappy.
That can cause problems. So we got to look at a lot of things. Got to look at breathing patterns, got to look at mental, emotional things, everything that's affecting the body, and then design a program specifically for that person. Now, physically, it starts with a corrective program, which is our flexibility and mobility. So we start with flexibility and mobility first before we do strength. And the last thing, by far last, is any kind of power movements, heavier lifting or power movements, fast movements. But a lot of people start there because unfortunately some trainers want to show how hardcore they are, which anyone can do that. Anyone can make you sore and tired, but not just anyone can actually systematically improve you. So we start off with identifying what type muscles we have, and everyone can be a bit different. It's not a cookie cutter approach. The stretches and mobilizations I gave David will be different from someone else. Maybe they will be the same depending on what's going on, but they may be different, and then strengthening some of the weak muscles. But again, we got to look at the whole package. We got to look at sleep-wake cycles. If we're not getting to bed on time, it's been shown that between 10 p.m. to 2 a.m. we get most of our physical repair, and from 2 a.m. to 6 a.m. most of our psychological repair. So we got to have that proper repair for our androgens too. And as well as, are we drinking coffee throughout the day, and we're keeping our stress hormones up and suppressing our melatonin, so we're not getting a good sleep at night, which is one of the best things we can do to recover, is a good night's sleep. Hydration, we have to look at that, because it takes 90 days to rehydrate the discs of the spine, and it's been shown it can take up to 400 days to fully rehydrate all the fascia of the body.
Wow.
So it can take a long time if you've been dehydrated to drinking the right quality water. So we have to look at the whole package and try not to jump ahead to the exciting looking exercise right away, which I know can be tough. Some of the exercises that we have to do aren't the most exciting, but it's like Buckley's medicine. It tastes awful and it works.